Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. I'm Corey Olson, the Tolkien professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet. And the both of us are joined this week, as we were last week, by Isidel and Kiriana, who are going to be helping me through more Isengard instances here as we continue to sort of put paid to Saruman's plans in Middle-earth. We helped to take down, I suppose. That was a little unsatisfying, I have to admit, the Abomination Pit. What I was hoping for was a little more property damage, frankly. Like, we got to defeat a boss. In fact, we got to defeat two bosses because it was twice as much fun. And we got to set free some captured Rohirrim, and that was all well and good, but I was kind of hoping that we were going to destroy stuff. Like, we were going to, especially with the way that they were depicting the Abomination Pit with mostly sort of physical apparatus, right? Like pits of acid and stuff like that. So I was kind of hoping that we were going to, somehow render the Abomination facilities of Isengard inoperable. Anyway, that didn't exactly happen. So that was a little bit disappointing. But today we're going to be headed to the edge of Fangorn, which I'm particularly looking forward to. Of the three instances, it's the one I've been anticipating the most. Excuse me, sorry.
Bless you.
Looking forward to orc mischief and seeing what we can do about that. So, all right. By the way, Natesh, by the way, look, I took your advice. Check it out. Ready? Oh, Gryfflet, oh, come on, Gryfflet. Don't let's just look at you in your picture then, huh? Look at that. Gryfflet has the full set. Right, I had just enough medallions to get the full set of the dragon armor, the sneaky. What is it? What do they call it? I'm forgetting the name of it now. The name of the suit? Yes, the riddle armor, the riddle teller armor, which I really like the name of. Anyway, yeah. So that was. So that was cool. So I actually have him dressed or showing up cosmetically in his equipment outfit because I got his full equipment with so this is the sneaky shiny one from Galtrev. Yeah, absolutely. And of course I have him also dressed in the awesome green dragon cloak that he got in the instance last week. So I think he's looking pretty sharp here in his dragon armor, and he's all beefed up in his new equipment here, and he's got some new legendaries too, so I was able to get a chance to do those. So anyway, he's in good shape now. Gryfflet is ready for life as at level 75 here. All right, so are we ready, guys? We're gonna head to Fangorn.
Yep.
All right. So we've got pipes that lead to Fangorn from here.
Very long pipes.
Okay, all right.
I set it up for tier 1, so hopefully there isn't anything bad.
Right.
You have found my lumber camp. Very impressive. Few know of its existence. Do you think you can stop the tide of progress? The war will continue. The time of man is over.
Yeah, see, they're still doing the time of man thing, but do you think you can stop the tide of progress? That's excellent. That's just what Saruman would say. Okay, so we're way up.
Oh, I know where this is. This is path that leads over to Rohan. You can actually go through.
Yeah, you can go. So from down, where do you start down in the... Oh, I can't go any further this way. Okay. Where do you start down? Oh, I see. You must come around up the hill on that side of the river. I've never found this path. Oh, sorry. You guys are way ahead of me now.
I was just beating up on things for you.
Okay. What's the last tree standing deed? I'm getting all these deeds.
No clue.
Oh man, tons. Okay, so these are they're just Uruks.
Oh, Corey, this deed is perfect for you. We're supposed to save all 8 horns.
Just to save all 8 horns.
Yes.
Oh, that's not hard. I could totally do that. Gryfflet could practically do that by himself.
Especially in your legendary gear. Come on.
Absolutely.
You don't need a healer. You'll be fine.
Exactly. What's the worst that could happen?
And then we have one get hit by a deadly troll tree attack. That's actually a deed.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do.
I got him. I'll tank this guy. No problem.
That was great.
That was awesome. So he just whacks me with a tree and I die right away?
Yeah, I think that's
sweet.
the
He one-shotted me with the tree. That was so cool. If I retreat, can I come right back?
Yeah, or else.
You should.
Well, it looks
That's
like
okay.
I get to retreat too. Wow.
Nice. Okay. So maybe we should just not like run out into the path and fight everybody that passes by like I was doing?
I'm thinking
Probably
so.
not. Let's see. Oh, thank you. There comes
See,
another.
like in Gryfflet's imagination,
Hey, I got a thoroughbred deed. That's
he's
cool.
a tank. Yeah, Gryfflet likes to imagine that he's a tank, but he's not a very good tank.
Yeah, I got the deed as well.
Okay, so so what are we doing here exactly?
Getting killed?
That we just fight them? I'm
Seems
wanting to
so.
explore, but exploring
need
seems
to-
not to be indicated.
As far as I understand, we need to at least make sure the 8 horns are alive.
Okay, so we're saving Fangorn. That's kind of a vague quest instruction.
Yep.
Save
Because
Fangorn
that's somebody said, Fangorn the person or Fangorn the forest.
Right, exactly. Defeat Saruman's forces. Those are both exceptionally vague quest directives. Where does this path go? Huh, let's see. This looks like it has a good view over here. Oh, they're bad guys. Wait, am I supposed to go this way?
Well, the orcs this way, so I'm guessing so.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh. What's wrong with that warg? Does he have like a skin condition? This does not look good, he says. Okay. Oh, so that's right. There's quick beams grove down there. Sorry. Okay. All right. Orcs are trying to destroy the forest.
Save the horn.
Save the horn! All right. Where? Let me at him.
Yeah.
I'll protect him.
Yeah, you're professional.
Hey, I
aren't
can
you?
heal the tree.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
You fight the guys, I'll heal the tree.
Woohoo! I am super good at this. So by the way, I've been using Redline for Gryfflet, which is fine. That's that's fun, and but I was kind of interested to learn Yellow Line because I don't. For a second, I thought the horn was saying that his end was near, and I'm like, no, you're fine. Okay. That's it? We just go back downstairs now?
Yeah, we came out. Yeah, this is not the same path we took.
Oh, no,
but
I
yes.
see. You're going down the other way. All right.
So I'm guessing we need to take the paths that go up the sides then.
You know, like ribs or whatever.
Right, I
Yeah.
see. Oh, I see. There's like the lumber mill up there. Okay. Got it. Okay, so, but anyway, as I was saying, anybody who is has experience with burglars, I was looking at the Yellow Line, and I'm like kind of interested in the Yellow Line, but I have the faintest idea how it works. Like I'm reading the instructions on all the skills and stuff, and I don't even know what I'm reading. You know, it's like, what does it mean? Like, what is a trick? And like, what does it mean to remove a trick? That sounds like it would be beneficial, but apparently it does harm. I don't understand. So I'm confused, intrigued but confused about Yellow Line Burglar stuff. Looks like it would be kind of fun to do, but I have no idea how to do it. Orcs are trying to destroy the forest. Ooh, look at that big sawmill affair. Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Look at that. Dear Lord.
Wow. Oh, wow.
They spent some pennies on that animation.
That is intense. Ooh.
Oh, there's a path down here.
How interesting how you get the... Oh, I can't go up any closer. How this tree has been sawn and not hewn down. Wow. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You're thinking the same thing I am when you're looking at the underside of this tree, right? At the rings of this tree. This big black ring. When was that? You know that's got to have a Tolkien reference, right? So there must have been some kind of cataclysmic event when the tree was this old. What would that be? How old is this? Are we imagining that this tree is? Is that like, the first war with Sauron? Is this like the War of Wrath? I
mean, the War of Wrath was like how many thousands of years ago? It would have to be a much bigger tree.
Many, yeah. But, I got to imagine that some of these trees, these Fangorn trees, have, are very, very old. Yeah, I can't get any closer, but... Maybe... But I am sure that there has to be a historical reference, whether it's Third Age or Second Age, for that black ring.
JJ has an interesting idea. Bonfire glade, and the tree escaped to Fangorn?
This doesn't look ambulatory, this tree. I don't think this was a horn. I think it's just a tree. Huh. No, I'm thinking because it's got to be a disaster. I guess it's not just like an encounter with something, right? And a tree would show a thick ring like that if it were, if it were exposed to something bigger. I'm thinking so. Maybe the war at the time of the war in which Celebrimbor died. I'm thinking of Sauron's invasion of Eriador. Maybe that could work. That would be Second Age. That would be still several thousand years ago. There's got to be something. You don't have a ring like that for no reason.
Well, considering the size of the tree and the scale of how big the tree is. I mean, it's not even as big as like California redwood, and how many thousands of years? They're not thousands of years old, so it's got to be something more recent. I'm thinking.
Possibly.
Like, you know, what I know of trees and tree growths and whatnot, which again, not an expert by any means, but this size of tree points to something third age, clearly third age, because a 3,000-year-old tree would be a stinking huge tree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is smaller than. Remember, like the tree of tribute. Up in a little ways away from here in Dunland, it's much smaller around than that. So yes, this is a younger tree. Maybe the Fellwinter, Zach. That's an interesting idea. It could be the Fellwinter that it's remembering.
Corey, if you tilt the camera up, there's a horizontal saw beneath the tree. You can see it's cut it off.
Wait, where?
Other way.
Yeah, toward the base of the trunk. You can kind of see it. You can probably see it better down here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the horizontal blade. Wow.
So yeah, they did slow it down.
Yeah, because that's definitely a saw cut. Having cut trees when I was a kid. Yes, I used to be called Chainsaw when I was in elementary school. Fun fact. Yeah, that's not somebody taking an axe to it and chopping through it all the livelong day. That's definitely sawing.
Yeah. Now, Mech Mulong is correct that Old Man Willow is very old, but not larger than a redwood. So it's now he's a willow, so a willow wouldn't grow as big as other species of trees. Okay. Anyway, just a curiosity, but that's really neat. I love the fact that the destruction of Fangorn here, we're getting not only, just the orc work, the wanton hewing, but we're also getting, Saruman's machinery involved. That's great. Hi there. Would you like a little positional damage here? That would be great. Thank you. Okay, good. What is this darkness?
It's called death.
What is this darkness? That is a fascinating thing for an orc to say when you kill it. Wow. Oh, here we are at the mill.
Watch out, there's a troll to our right.
Trouble at mill. What? Oh.
I see what you did there, Corey. Shame on you. Down to the mill. I didn't expect a kind of hobbit inquisition.
Okay. So what's our next step in saving Fangorn and defeating Saruman's forces? Do we just cross the road here and go up the hill?
Don't know. Never been here, so let's go for it.
That troll makes me a little leery of exploring this a little bit more, but it doesn't look all that interesting. What's the chute for? Why is there a chute? Whoa. Yeah, we better leave. There's somebody else coming. Another troll. Yeah, two of them. Yeah, we kind of left in the nick of time right there.
The chute could be to send logs down the hill for some reason.
Well, it's supplying the fires of Isengard, presumably.
Yeah. So.
And they don't have a river that's run down, so they must get it down somehow.
See, what they do is they pour water down it and then go, make it a water slide. That's how they do it. Sure.
Water slide.
Yeah, like
it looks a bit too shallow, though.
Yeah, it is.
I'm being facetious.
But you couldn't roll a log down there. Yeah, it's a log flume, Tug McGill says. That's just what I was picturing.
That's what I'm thinking, honestly.
You could maybe slide something like a cut board, I suppose, but that would be a strange way to transport a board. You'd think there would be rollers involved if there were...
I'm thinking it's a log chute.
It's a log chute. So we just shoot logs down the chute.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slip and slide.
Okay.
I'm thinking water slide, you know? I didn't just watch Bill and Ted the other day. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We got another friend up here to save.
Okay, all right. Save the horn. All right.
Save the horn, save the world.
Oh, there's trolls.
Oh, so this troll, I shouldn't go and attack him.
No.
No. If you see how much morale he has, and the fact that he one-shot me.
Right.
Hello. Wise idea.
Okay. Come on, Horn, come over here and join the fun. What is this darkness? Oh man, that's gonna get us all into talking about like free will and the ultimate fate of orcs again. I mean, the question.
Not a bad thing to say.
The question to which there is no answer.
So how many trees do we have to save?
8, I believe.
There's one down here too.
The D doesn't say how many we already have saved.
It really is. This really is the biggest.
It's 3 or 4 by now.
Oh, another sawn lot. Many more sawn trees, but unevenly so. Oh, and one burning.
Where are you? Come here.
Okay.
Hey, there's a path up the back way. Maybe we can get to see that thing for... Oh, hey.
4. Okay. So they drive that thing around?
Okay, here's a boss up here in front of me.
Oh, hello. Oh, look at that.
Look at this. Like these fragments of wood. It looks like a pile of bones.
It is the bones of the tree.
I know. It's like the flesh of the tree. But yeah, no, it looks yeah. It's interesting. And then just the one tree randomly on fire. Okay, right here's a boss. How about I not try to tank him?
That would be a smart idea.
Saruman wants this space cleared. You cannot be here. Clear out.
So Saruman wants this space cleared. That's interesting. In the book, when they talk about the cutting down of trees, I mean, of course, Treebeard talks about the wanton hewing, right? That, trees hewn down and left to rot. But, which serves no purpose, right? Which doesn't serve the purpose, without even the bad excuse of feeding the fires. But bringing in wood to feed the fires of Orthanc is something that is mentioned several times as the motivation behind the felling of the trees of Fangor. So it's interesting that the premise here is not... oh, hang on, I better help save this Huorn over here, because I'm fairly scrupulous about not letting walking trees die. Fortunately, it's paying attention to the Huorn here, but I can avenge the walking tree of the Shire. There we go.
Yeah, this dude is almost done, so save the trees.
Save the trees. Okay.
I have failed our master.
Yes, you have.
Ants?
Where are the ants? Hang on. I'm rolling on these. It's a bud helmet.
Who dares
It's like a pork pie helmet.
our forest? We cannot have these orcs scurrying about,
Yeah, don't scurry about.
ruining our
Hey, Twigfoot!
all
Who?
little ones.
Straightfoot and Broadlimb, the Ents here, and Greybow.
Who dares destroy
Where do we recognize
our
them from?
forest? We cannot
Entmoot,
have
hopefully.
From Entmoot?
these
Yeah.
orcs
Hope so.
scurrying about, ruining
They be
our
stomping.
land.
Twigfoot is a lot larger than
All
others.
little ones must be crushed.
Are they going to crush us?
Dares destroy our
They are
forest.
attackable.
Yeah,
The
I-
Ents are
Cannot
attackable?
have
yes.
these
They're red to me, so I
orcs
wouldn't attack them.
scurrying about,
I'm
Well, I
keeping as
wasn't
far away from them
ruining
as I
our
can.
lands.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
All little ones must be.
Yeah, let's take on our own,
crushed.
the ones that are attacking us
Yeah,
directly.
he does keep saying things like all little ones must be crushed, so we should probably be a little cautious here. You know, these Ents aren't as safe and funny as they might seem, I think. That's the impression I get anyway.
Don't smash me.
Yeah, you do get the sense that he's just gonna AoE you, right?
Yes. Is it bad? I think it's the mana ends here right now. I'm not feeling comfortable with this.
Okay.
Kind of like Return of the Jedi before we make friends with the Ewoks.
They are overwhelming us. Is that what the orcs say? They are overwhelming us?
Yeah, that was an orc.
Trolls
Yeah.
made of fire?
Ah! Ends are closing it. Ooh! Who are you?
Little ones
There's a
are
troll
the
coming up.
worst of all.
There are two trolls
Aim
coming up.
scrolls, run away.
Whoa, whoa.
There are two trolls.
Horns made of fire. That's what he said. Horns made of fire. I didn't understand until I saw the flaming trolls
Get
coming
out of the way,
up.
Corey.
Okay.
Come hang out with us.
Horns made of fire. That is fascinating. Oh, so what? We just get to like watch the rumble here?
I say watch the rumble because, hey, they're not attacking us.
Wow.
Once we decide on something, we finish it.
Okay, I don't know if this is canon, but I read somewhere that the trolls were made in mockery of the Ents.
That's right. Yeah, Treebeard says that the elves are made in mockery of Ents as the orcs were of elves.
Ah, that's right.
But see, this is where it gets awful complicated because on the one hand, right, obviously that statement of the relationship between trolls and Ents relies upon how you understand the relationship between orcs and elves. But the problem is there's not even
little one.
you know, there isn't any clear
I want to crush you.
any clear treatment of that. You know, any clear version of that. Hey, Twigfoot is losing.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
just saw
losing,
that.
actually.
I think
Maybe we should help.
I think we need to
We
intervene.
can't help it.
What are we supposed to do then?
Whom are we intervening with? Where are you guys?
It's like each ent has their own personal troll.
Yeah, let's take
we
off.
only
Let's start
supposed
with
to take out
Zog
the
here.
orcs?
Can we do that?
Let's go over here.
Yeah, I think we need to help the Ents. They're not doing well here. Maybe the Ents get a positional bonus.
Oh, shit.
Alright, we got it. I'm off DPSing to help cut him down faster.
Awesome.
There we go. We got it. Okay, now he's going to team up with that one. So let's go with for this other one here. So anyway, as I was saying, that sometimes people will treat that statement about trolls being made in mockery events as if that were clear proof that that Ents were sort of taken and warped and twisted into trolls. That trolls are twisted and perverted ents in the same way that orcs are twisted and perverted elves. But of course, that only holds true if that statement is true of orcs in the first place, which it isn't necessarily. That's one version for understanding how I think Gryfflet is just going to go in here where angels fear to tread amongst all of these enormous stamping feet and start hacking at trolls.
My story is now ended.
Oh no! We lost an
It
ant!
has been a long one.
Oh, I think we lost a deed there.
Well, I couldn't heal them.
Well, there we go. Thank God, been saved.
Like all the other little ones. You
Ooh, the archcross. That one is awesome, cosmetically.
You saved us.
We saved.
Thank you for saving the forest.
Hey, no problem.
We shall stand guard now and protect the forest.
Right.
You are not like all the other little ones.
You already said that.
You are much more. You saved us. Thank you for saving the forest. We shall stand guard now
If I
and protect
hit finish
the
now,
forest.
I'll leave.
Try to use the chest again because there's a imbued sigil or tank in there.
Sigil, yeah.
It has nothing for me.
Okay.
Aha, yes. The sigil.
Melendrian, that was like the worst pun ever 5 minutes ago.
No, you should have seen the one that Sam did earlier. This is a dangerous enterprise.
Oh, yes. I
Yeah,
did see that.
we are terrible people. That's what you get when you hang out with the Department of Hobbit Security.
You get puns and food discussions.
Oh, man.
And puns about food.
Yes. Especially those.
Look at these gruesome heaps of wood lying around.
Yeah, now I can look around.
Yeah.
That is what they call ways to keep you from going where you're not supposed to go.
Yes.
Also known as Yuri killers.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a troll here, but he doesn't see me. I mean, I can't go back here through this path.
Well, anyway, so to finish my thought, I don't think it's when the way that Treebeard's line that the trolls were made in mockery of Ents as orcs were of elves actually sounds to me very distinctly like it dates from the period before the theory that elves were corrupted into orcs. Because, of course, orcs were originally creations of Morgoth. They were independent creations made in mockery, literally made in mockery. So he saw the Ents, or he saw the orcs, rather, he saw the elves. Morgoth saw the elves and said, I'm going to make some things like that, but I'm going to twist them into anger and hatred and rage and all that stuff. I'm going to fill them with my rage and my hatred. And so he makes them from scratch on the model of the elves to kind of like vaguely look like the elves, but he made them in mockery of elves. Not he made them out of elves. Notice it doesn't say that, right? So when Treebeard says he made the trolls in mockery of Ents as orcs were of elves, that sounds like the older construction, which we know to be still in effect. We know that to be still in effect when Tolkien starts writing The Lord of the Rings. So the concept that the orcs were once elves who were fallen and corrupted, that concept, as a concept in Tolkien's mind, as a part of the story, came in somewhere during The Lord of the Rings. And my vote for that, by the way, if I had to identify, like, at what point in the process of writing The Lord of the Rings did Tolkien come up with the idea that orcs were originally elves that were perverted and twisted? It would be the Stairs of Cirith Ungol. When Frodo is explaining to Sam that the orcs don't live on, bad air and poison, he explains that, the enemy cannot truly make not new things of their own. That, I think, is the moment when that whole kind of theological concept enters into the Lord of the Rings world. And the Treebeard chapter was written almost verbatim prior to that. So I do think that when Treebeard is saying that, that's actually a relic of the old conception. And so he's suggesting there that trolls were constructed. So to take that sentence by Treebeard as proof that, Ents were at some point in the ancient past captured and, tortured and twisted and perverted by Morgoth into trolls, I think is not really right. I think it's not really quite fair. One can imagine that kind of thing. One can also imagine, by the way, one can reconcile that apparent contradiction easily enough, right? Just by saying, well, Treebeard doesn't know the whole story, right? He's very ancient, but he doesn't know everything. So, Treebeard is still is operating on the assumption that orcs and trolls were fabricated by Morgoth. Quite possibly. Yeah. Oh, Madman Mono, you didn't see the outfit. I see you weren't here before. Okay, hang on. Ready? And right. And ta-da. Oh, hey, there it is. The full set of the dragon armor. There you go. Okay. Anyway, so
I have the heavy armor if you want to see.
Oh, you have the heavy armor? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that stuff is awesome. Wiggin had a set of that for a while until he finally grew out of it. And I kept it long past when I was supposed to keep it, I think. But yeah. The horned helm is especially cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've got my new set of dragon armor plus the see, I've got it. I'm actually wearing my equipment gear right now because I just equipped it all, and I've got my awesome new green cloak, my green dragon cloak, so I'm all set. Yeah, I love this cloak too, Zach. This is a favorite of mine now. And Nitesh, yeah, the armor is really cool. I started to get. It was actually the armor that made me curious about the Yellow Line, because I'm looking at it, right, and it's like, okay, I get minus 50% tricks power cost. I'm like, well, that sounds good. What the heck is a trick? I don't even know, right? So I was kind of looking into things, and a lot of the things that happen there on the Yellow Line look fun, but I don't really know how to do it. Anyway, okay, cool. So we should probably head out. Do we have time for? Do we have time and/or personnel for the 6-man?
We didn't organize people for the 6-man.
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I know From Wolf would be more than happy to join us because he's From Wolf.
Right. Okay. I guess we can. So it's all right. Nitesh says that.
Hello Girl can join us. So there's if From Wolf can join. Well, Ethelod, if From Wolf, same person. Hello Girl can join us.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't really care what levels people are, we can cheese it.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly want to see things. I'm not necessarily, focused on preserving the maximum mechanical challenge.
Hello, girl. Jump in chat and send a whisper to Kiriana if you'd be so kind. Or jump in the game.
Okay.
I went to look down at our lumber chute here, and that's pretty much what we're looking at is the lumber chute. There's a lot of invisible walls, so you can't get up close, but you can, if you look to the west, that's actually them dragging the tree up into the, I don't even know why they're doing that, but then, boom. It looks like they're dragging the tree up to the upper level and then sliding it down the hill, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, hang on, I want to go over here.
The only way I got a good look is went up the hill. Be careful, there are 2 big trolls up there.
Okay. Being careful. Alright, let's see. All right,
You just can't jump down there, but you get a better view up here.
Aha, yes, I see. Right. Got it. Okay, so they drag the tree up and they're hacking it. So they're chopping branches and stuff off, I guess?
Probably.
And they pull it up And then there's a wheel up there. So presumably they're not making boards. It would be logs that they would send down.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do then? If we're going to do a 6-man and they're going to be over-level people anyway, I'm going to switch to yellow right now.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What do I do? So here we go. I traded this. When I did my armor. Okay, so... Right, what do we have here? I don't even know what these things are. Improved startling twist. Do I startle others or myself, I wonder?
Maybe a bit of
stun
both.
multiple enemies. Ooh. Okay. See, so this is the kind of vocabulary I just don't understand. It says stun multiple enemies and remove corruptions by removing an active trick. So first I play a trick on somebody, and then I remove the trick, and by removing that trick it does something worse to them, right? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand, like, removing a trick would seem to me like it's beneficial, but I guess it's not beneficial to them. I don't know. Okay, dust in the eyes. Right, okay. Mischievous delight. Oh, that's excellent. Restores morale and power. That sounds good. To myself? No, to everybody. Look at that. Hey, that sounds like a useful thing to do to a guardian, right? Power restore? Over time?
I love that. Yes,
yeah,
please.
That sounds good. I
always need power.
Yeah, my guardian ways tell me that would be good. What is this? Counter defense. Strike to lower the enemy's defenses. Okay. Wait, what's this one? Improved disable. Strike to slow and further avoid the foe's attacks. Okay, so I slow it. Alright, fine. And that's... Okay, and let me switch those. Alright. And I got a stun here, and I've got a big stun here, and I've got another big stun. I just stun people all over the place. Cause the enemy to take more damage. Okay. Alright. Alright, and then that one stuns, and then this one stuns, and that one does more stunning. And what does this one do? This is provoke. Right. Deals more damage from stealth. Okay. Hang on, let me move these back over here. Like I said, I just like traded these and discovered these. I've never used these at all, so I'm discovering these from scratch here. I want to make room. I want to put provoke over there at 1. Oops. Okay. All right. Now, what's this jester's hat thing? This is a big thing. Trickster? Trick skills are now AoE. And the next trick can stack with an existing trick. Okay. That sounds good. Sounds like it would be a good thing. I definitely want stealth there. What, this lowers defenses? Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's put that over here. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see. Hang on. So, think of corruptions as NPC bad guy buffs, and I want to get rid of them. Right, okay. So that particular ability I mentioned removes... Wait. It does that by removing a trick, a buff of my own. Okay, so tricks are buffs on myself and my allies, right? Okay. So... Ooh, practical joke. What does that do? Does it do anything? It doesn't look like it does very much. Okay, and what's this one? Purge corruption. Sounds vaguely handy. Okay. All right. All right, hang on. I'm going to go back to I'm going to log out of the instance. And I'm going to go back. There we go. All right, I'm going to go back to the camp. Okay, so what are the tricks then that would imply that there are tricks that then buff me, right? What are the tricks that buff me? There's the trickster one, I guess. There's that power one. Are they the green ones like this one? Is this a trick? Is Mischievous Delight a trick? It's not labeled a trick. No, restore by removing an active trick from the foe. I don't understand. I'm so confused. I mean, I'm easily confused at the best of times, but... Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. I got Lotro points. I got medallions. That was good. Okay. Yeah, so... Not sure what's happening here, but okay. So the tricks are the yellow icons? Right. Okay, but all of these seem to be things like that you attack. So this is an attack, right? Which also has the effect of slowing them. And this is also an attack, which does damage. But they don't stack unless I do this thing that stacks them. Okay, right. That's fine. Improved startling twist. Can I startle my allies? Do I have to worry about that? Okay. All right. Right, and here's diversion, which I always forget to use. Always, always, always. Oh, hang on. I need to put my... Where's my... Yeah, there we go. Gotta get some potions there. There we go. Okay. All right, good. All right. Okay, so I have a number of skills, tricks that create opportunity for those other skills. Yeah, that's tricky. I don't know. This is gonna take a while. Okay. All right. Oh, Holgrow has joined us. Oh well, Holgrow.
Yeah, I'm waiting on From Wolf, but we still need a sixth person who's 75 or above.
Yeah, Holgrow is an excellent tank, so I'm not worried about anything there. That'll enable me to run around at will. And okay. Practical joke is a useless but fun skill. Okay. Well, it looks useless, so I was suspecting that. Okay. Well, so
Corey, if you come up here and talk to Andros, you get the next part for that quest.
Oh yeah.
For the 6 man.
Oh, right. Okay.
Leave us alone.
You found a perch where you're able to witness my attacks on the lumber camp and the trolls' rampage. The wizard's forces will be in confusion for weeks. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yep. We were successful in the pits. All set. Now you have a task that is more daunting. Go as a party no less than 6. When you were enslaved in Isengard, you were tasked with bringing ore to a foundry where only Saruman and his most trusted servants were ever seen. You believe that he is there forging weapons of great magical power, obscene things that should not be permitted to see the light of day. Oh, that sounds great. Destroy his evil forges so that no more evil may come of that place. His chief acolyte, Penrith, is a kinsman who has abandoned the ways of the Luth and has embraced Saruman's evil magic, called industry. That's awesome. Ah, this evil magic called industry. Well, it's hard to disagree with that. He must be destroyed. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. All right. Were you just trying to force emote me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
St. Joan can join us with their RK. Yeah, St. Joan. Yeah, join us, please.
Okay.
So if we're going to do a 6-man, we might as well have 6 people.
True. These are non-scaling instances, though, right? So we're going to be completely overpowered?
Well, not completely. You and Isadel will be on level. The rest of us will just make sure
Right.
you survive.
Not 100% of the people in the group will be.
Yeah, it won't. It'll be more cheesy than the Thrang instance we took you through last week.
Well.
That's terrible. I do feel really guilty about that. By the way, I knew it was going to be a train wreck, just not that bad.
Oh, hey,
course,
it was a learning experience, sort of. I think I learned something. Yes, I did learn something. What I chiefly learned is that I'm largely ineffective on DPS. So, okay. So, which of my burglar things make fellowship maneuvers happen? I should know this because that's a useful thing. I know. Some of them mention this. Don't they mention this? I forget which ones they are that do this. Okay. All right. Exploit opening is the fellowship maneuver one? Okay, which one is that? What does it look like? Exploit opening? Do I have that? I don't know that I have that. Ooh, my mounted skills. Never mind. That's for another day. That one. Exploit opening. Right. Got it. The one with the target on. Okay. All right. I'll try to remember that. So that's stun plus fellowship maneuver. Got it. Okay. All right. Are we good? Where are our other 2 people still en route?
Working on it.
Okay.
St. Joan has joined us, and still waiting on Fromwolf, I do believe.
Good.
And Hologro should be joining us shortly in chat into Discord.
Good. Good. Okay.
I'm waiting. Fromwolf has been invited.
All right.
Still trying to get Hologro into Discord voice chat with us, because apparently he's going to be tanking if Jesse doesn't mind.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that? I was distracted.
We're trying to get Hologro in here to be on voice chat to direct us where we need to go, but I'm trying to get him into my Discord.
Well, someone just joined us, so...
Yeah, we do have a full party. Let me try to admin.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at lore questions here. I don't know how you say your name. Gnagarwina? That's how I like to pronounce it. Gnagarwina asks about related to the idea of corrupting elves. Could Morgoth have tricked elves into his service like he did with men if he had been more subtle instead of showing up as an army from the beginning? So the question is, might he have done this, or would it have been possible for him to have done this had he done things otherwise than he did? If the answer is if the question is the first one, like, did it happen? It's quite possible that it happened. I mean, so Well, with Morgoth, though, yeah, tough to say. I mean, the only thing that the Silmarillion mentions about this are force attacks. Like, we don't have any records of Morgoth approaching the elves and attempting to seduce them, apart from when he was deceiving the Noldor in Valinor and pretending to be a good guy over there. But like at the beginning, we don't really have him showing up as a tempter to elves, to the elves in general, trying to convince them that he's the good guy and going through. Is everybody here, by the way? We don't have to, if we're here enough to, I can continue as we go. But anyway, so we don't have any record of that. So even the elves that were taken in the Silmarillion, when it mentions elves that were taken to make orcs, it's the ones that were captured, right? So you had the Dark Rider. His strategy from the beginning was first to capture orcs, but then also to try to make them afraid of Orome, right? So that they would distrust him and run from him when they saw him, because Morgoth figured he'd be coming around eventually, as indeed he was. Gnagarwina, I said it right? Awesome. Well, I figured the Weena was correct, but anytime you've got a GN at the beginning of the name, you know, if you can pronounce the G, you know, you can't pass up that opportunity, right? So Gnagarwina, absolutely, yeah. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I would say we don't have any evidence that he actually did that. Might it have worked? Yeah, I mean, I think so. But see, the thing about Morgoth as he's depicted in the Silmarillion is that basically he's already sort of fallen. Like, Morgoth's big issue by the time he gets to Arda is basically he's just like, I want everyone to worship me. I assume I should have lordship. If anybody disagrees that I should be the boss, then I'm going to pound them, until they agree that I'm the boss. So we don't see him taking that, trying to woo anybody really, instead of just attempting to force them. So, oh wait, I've got another trick up here. Look at this. I found one. Clever retort. What is that? Take a chance when removing an active trick. But how do I remove a trick? It makes it sound like a thing that I can do. How do I do it? If the yellow things are tricks that I put on people... Oh, look, there's another one that got randomly stowed up here amongst my food. Who is that? Quite a snag? I attack the enemy's foot, rooting them to the spot. Oh, man. Wow. And weakening their defenses. Huh. Okay. Well, that's fun. I need to do some massive reorganization of my quick bars, but that's okay. All right. So Gnagarwina says, I was wondering if orcs are corrupted elves, how much of that was forced and how much was trickery. Right. I would say, based on what we see, not only based on what we see of the interactions between Morgoth and the elves most of the time, again, with that one very notable exception of Morgoth in Valinor with the Noldor, right, with Fëanor and the Noldor and everything. With that one very significant exception, we see him only attempting to achieve mastery. Morgoth seems to be about forcing his will on others rather than about attempting to win them over, right? For just seeing what we see of Morgoth's character and of how he interacts with the elves most of the time, I would guess that if orcs are corrupted elves, most of that was forced. That these are kidnapped elves who are then taken and twisted and compelled into where they are rather than deceived. I see Tugmego is trying to make trouble here. Why am I not surprised? Nettlebrew says that mischievous glee removes tricks. Wait a second. I have mischievous glee now. I've always wanted mischievous glee. Where is that? Where that's mischievous delight. Where's mischievous glee? Do I have another mischief? I am mischievous in ways that I have not yet discovered. No, that's Hobbit stealth. What else? Where is mischievous glee? Whoa! Not what I wanted at all. Hello. Okay. Whew. We're back. Okay. Okay. Mischievous glee. Mischievous glee. No, those are travel skills. Okay. Improved riddle. What happened to my improved riddle? I don't have improved riddle. Mischievous. And there's mischievous delight. I don't seem to have any glee. I am completely glee-less. What a sad, terrible state to be. No. Oh, look at this. I've got no glee, even of any kind, mischievous or otherwise.
That's good, because they steal people's songs. I'm sorry, that was talking about the TV show.
I see. I am perfectly deprived of glee. That makes me sad. Okay, we almost ready? I'm gonna have to go before too long here, so.
Yeah, we do have a party, and we should YOLO.
Okay, let's go. Yeehaw! Into the forages.
Everybody should have gotten that.
All right.
I
We
am
are missing one in the
almost
Discord chat to it.
impressed. You have stumbled upon the source of some most unusual weapons.
We are missing
I wonder if you will
St.
be
Joan.
able to
St. Joan,
uncover
would you like to
the
join us in
real
Discord?
secret that lies within my foundry.
She's going to watch the stream. It's all good.
Okay.
The stream delay is set so low that it's hardly...
It's better now than it's been
Okay.
before.
Hollow Crow, you can unmute yourself if you like, because you're set to do so.
Cool, I'll just keep it to when we're doing stuff, because the mechanisms in this instance are a lot harder than the ones in the first few you've done, so I'll just jump in when there's something that you need to know.
From Wolf, get your butt back here. Don't you dare
Destroy the ring forge of Orthanc. Yes. Oh, right. That's what I'm talking about.
Hollow, feel free to be first tank if you want to. You're a lot higher level than I am.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Take that. I don't even know. Wait. Oh, I don't even know what buttons I'm hitting anymore. Okay.
That was fast.
Hey, do I have any distance attacks here? I can trick from a distance. Yeah. Hey, that was fun. So what happened there? What did I do to him even? Let's see, what was that? That was enrage. I did. I enraged the heck out of him. He came right at me. And caused him to take more damage. Okay, right. That's good. That sounds good. All right. This is excellent.
Okay, to our 115s, just so you know, I'm going to prioritize healing our lobies, just to make sure they survive. So, if I leave you on your own...
enrage everybody. I'm going to enrage the room. Oh, and they still came back and attacked Curia instead.
Well, that's because healing aggro is fun.
Yeah. Okay. Oop.
Ow.
Come on now. Don't be that way. Okay. Am I stuck? Am I rooted to the ground somewhere? Okay, no. Alright, I'm good. Alright. Okay. Woohoo! So, what is this? A pile of corpses? Furs?
It looks like orc lunch.
Awful? Is it awful?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, okay. And this is a wagon? No. A cart. No. Yes, it is. There's a wheel over there.
Yeah, being repaired.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good. Okay. Has someone bolted the wall? Barred the wall? Why are there iron bars across it? I don't understand. I mean, it's solid Numenorian construction, guys. I don't think it needs reinforcement, necessarily. By guys, I'm referring to the orcs, of course, who seem to have just, put random metal plates up all over these walls. Okay. All right. There's a lever, which looks important.
And one thing you learn from playing Myst all the time, levers, you find a lever, you
just
flip it.
automatically pull levers. Yeah, no, that's...
Too true, yes. For this next bit, there are grates in the floor over lava or molten metal of some sort. The boss is only vulnerable after he's touched it. So when there are levers on the sides of the walls to open the grates. So we need to open those one at a time. I'll tank him over, and that's the only time we can damage him.
Huh. But we presumably don't want to touch the lava ourselves.
I don't think it's fatal, but it doesn't do you much good.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to remember, there's another lever out here.
To the controls, you simpletons!
Materials dropping? What?
Or smelting.
I welcome you to the smelting room. Your bones will add power to the slag below.
Will it? How? That's interesting.
The fires and flames shall bite deep.
If someone can come with me and hit these levers. Oh, hang on, we've got one here. Oh, no, guess not.
Okay, so that's Dar over here. Okay, right?
Yeah, you need to do all three in the set, I believe.
The slag shall protect me.
Shall I pull them or?
Yeah. Just do one grade at a time, or... Oh, hang on. Oh, no, missed that one. Oh, no, it's the levers drop the thing.
Fires
Okay.
and flames shall bite deep.
Hang on. Pull the levers over here. I'll keep them in position.
I don't know which one you're talking about right now.
Well, okay, if you have to take on ants, take on ants, but... Yeah, the falling debris does damage, so...
There's
I've never done
debris?
this before, so
Where's
I don't
the
know what's
debris
going on.
falling from?
Levers.
Ceiling, I guess.
Buckets.
Yeah, you
There's
pull the levers by this thing. I'll take some damage too, but I can handle it.
The slag shall protect me. The fires and flames shall bite
So
deep.
there's a smelter here. There's-
Oh, and the steam blasts don't do you any favors either. You can see those coming out of the wall.
Yeah. I think Gryfflet actually just said "hiya" when he attacked him, which
He does say that.
He does.
just a touch on the embarrassing side of that. Okay.
The fires and flames shall bite deep.
Get him in here. Oh, now the debris falls? Okay.
Okay, right. Yeah, that was.
Let's go over
So you
here.
guys are taking care of the boss, and I'll just fight the smelters.
Well, you have to tell me where you're pulling the levers, or else I can't get them there.
Oh, I thought it was still standing there. Sorry. Can't really see much from over there.
I'll hold
fires
him here.
and
Can someone
flames
get these
shall bite
levers?
deep.
Hooray! Oops, I'm on fire. Okay.
The slag shall protect me.
There, see? That helped a little. Okay, we'll try over here.
Whoa! Why is the ceiling collapsing?
We're pulling levers.
Pulling the levers
Oh, and
drops
it's opening
debris.
the. So it's not the ceiling. That's
The
just like
fires and
slag
flames
metal
shall
in those
bite
buckets,
deep.
but you're opening. I got it.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
The slag shall protect me.
Right.
Excuse me. Oh, can't pull those.
Oh, I see.
Right over
So,
here.
so Glee is Delight is an upgrade on Glee. So it is not that I am deficient in Glee. It is in fact that I have a superlative quantity of Glee, such that
The
my
fires
Glee,
and flames shall
Delight
bite thee.
transcends mere Glee. I'm
There
following
we
you.
go.
Where's my Delight thing? Okay, there it is.
I think we got him.
We did.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
You can see why I was worried how long it would take you to figure out the debris thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the first time I came in here was about 45 minutes, I think.
Oh, wait. Oh, it is weird. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, oh, we're going over here. Okay. Right on.
Ready?
Oh, these are more of these flaming orcs, which I don't understand at all. And fiery trolls, too. Look at that. I still don't understand. Are they meant to be composed of fire? Okay. I'm trying to figure out if the flames are welling up through their skin or applied to it. That's the mystery I'm trying to solve right there. They do look rather like very uncomfortable rashes, Sam. That's what I was thinking too, but... Oh well. Okay. Going down, so that was the smelting room, and now we're going into deeper down into the forges of Isengard. Boys, certainly a lot of
Get Corey in here to watch the animation.
Yeah. Oh man, the walls, the central room furnace, and the bellows seem to radiate heat. Oh man, even the portcullis is like a molten portcullis. That's pretty awesome.
You stupid
Looks
oaf!
very 80s.
You must work harder. The master demands it.
Your kind words will earn you a little trip.
Did he get incinerated against the wall?
Present yourself
I think we can count that as a trip.
with chains that bind.
Yeah, as you correctly worked out from the dialogue, touching the walls gets you instant.
Okay.
Lovely.
All right. Wow. All right. Well, that would have been harder on level, I assume. Okay, so...
It's doable on level, I've done it.
This seems like a very great deal of metal for ring making. Okay, all right. We're good?
We're good. It's pretty. In a deathly sort of way.
The next big room will be a lot harder. I'll let you discover the fun of that when we get there.
Okay. Well, I don't mind quick and efficient.
Actually, next one is one where even if you know exactly what to do, it may take you several tries. Because it's a coordination thing.
Oh dear.
Of course, I'm an old man, you know, with old man reflexes. Maybe you kids will have an easier time than I do.
A fire collar, huh? Okay. Really not sure I understand the theory of the fire orcs. I just don't. The ones in Moria seem to be, it's like the suggestion seemed to be just like they lived in the fiery regions. I didn't get the sense that they were actually derived from, you know, whatever. Okay. More random metal plates bolted to the walls. Shaped in stone. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this can't be
Oh,
good.
lovely.
see. So there's a
So
lever.
anyone want to try running through? See if you can get the timing right? I can't believe you fell for that. Please tell me we can res them. Did they actually make it? Because they don't do full damage when they get you once. If you time it correctly, you can get through at least one path. Or you can just hit the lever and do the easy thing.
So you hit the lever?
Look up. The lever stops the pistons down here.
Okay.
You can come through here.
Why doesn't it crush the orcs? That is so unfair.
It is, though. Oop.
Ow.
Oh, there was me walking a little too far. Yeah, look up, see the other piston diagonally that isn't...
Yeah.
I'm just going to follow you.
Oh yeah, we're good through here. Into this lever, right?
Yep.
I'm reminded of the Forest Temple in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
So back this way, right?
Just look up.
Yeah.
Try to stay under the ones that aren't moving.
Hey, we're missing one.
Remember, healers can res while they're under the pistons and get them to the other side. A trick that we've had to rely on more than a few times.
No problem. Could you just open the gate?
Yep.
Whew.
To Baron Munchausen, open the gate! One of the best movies ever.
I enjoyed it.
I loved it.
All
I remember the
right.
theater
made
being
no-
empty when I went to see it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now there is some reflect damage coming up here, so
Oh,
level
that
cap
is
folks, you're not as safe
These
as you think you are.
fools have found their way to our master's forge.
It's a hand!
We
Yeah.
shall dispatch them so that Saruman's work may
The
continue.
fingers are... Oh my gosh, that's so cool!
Fingers of
Look at
fire,
that.
yeah.
My goodness.
You shall be wreathed in the flames.
I should be wreathed in the flames.
The flames shall consume you.
Your armor shall fail you. Know your place, worm. Know your place, worm.
The flames may bring my gifts to those who oppose me. Burn for it.
You know, mechanic here is you have to damage the forge. And then they'll go back to it and do a thing. And
Right, okay. Oh, man. That is so cool. Begins to radiate dark energies. Oh, dear.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, see, I just took half damage.
Right. Oof. Still hot. Okay. Whoa, I am so almost dead.
On your knees.
You shall be wreathed in the flames.
Know your place, worm.
The flames shall consume
Whoa,
you.
the flames are spreading. Yikes. Okay. Didn't see them moving there. I was out of the flames until the flames moved over here to where they were. So, okay.
Move.
Dang it!
Oh.
The
I'm trying to heal.
flames may bring my gifts to those who oppose me.
Do the flames move around in a regular pattern?
I haven't
think
played
they're
enough
Know
to
your
tell you
place,
that.
worm.
Alright, who am I rezzing?
Me.
You can take Corey first. I can be barbecued here a bit more. Something tells me that I do less damage to
You
them than
shall
what
be wreathed in the
my fellow
flames.
does.
Burn for it.
Though, I think Holger needs some healing too.
Yeah, I've got cooldown for my warrior's heart. I can't take this forever.
They need to turn down the cooldown on that.
Yeah, we do want to keep Holgrow alive. That's
Yes.
more important.
Focus on him.
Kiriana's about to die too.
Ooh, no.
On your knees!
Oh, I'm under the hand.
Let's see.
Oh, Melandrio is...
You shall be wreathed in the flames!
One more cycle should do it.
The flames may bring my gifts to those who oppose me!
May bring my
flames
gifts
shall
to
consume
those
you.
who oppose me? That's interesting.
Did we get both of them?
I got both of them as I'm supposed to talk to Andros.
Okay. Well, then we just need to survive long enough to destroy the thing, and we're good.
Okay. So are the bosses still alive over there?
I know I killed one of them. Sounds like we got both. We just have to time it out at this point.
My res is still on cooldown.
Yeah, I figured that. Did all-
Attack the forge. Boom!
Nice.
I yelled at it.
Wow. I was glad I got a chance to look at it when it was... Oh, and now
Oh,
it's
see
in
the sky.
Yeah. Huh. Wasn't expecting that.
Yes, please.
Cool.
Revive me. Thank you.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah, the icon for the hand thing was really cool. Okay. Awesome!
Oh, Sigils of Orthanc. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
That was cool. I loved that. I mean, the idea of having the hand with the channels coming down, the channels of flame coming down, is really neat. I mean, it doesn't really look like it would be a very comfortable place to start forging things, but I mean, like, it's hard to imagine, you know, Saruman in here working.
So that's Orthanc in the corner, yeah?
I think so.
Wait. Oh, yes.
Look at.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Very
so
low
we
res
can
version of it.
see... Huh. If it's... Right, it's to the northeast east of us. So... This must be... That puts us somewhere in the chasm, right?
Somewhere
Or
in the
near there?
southwest, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Neat.
Cool. All right. Well, I have to run. I still have different kid picking up duties today, so I gotta run. But thank you guys for your impromptu assistance. Maybe next time we can do the raid.
I hope so. It's a good one.
Won't that be
Someone still needs to
Won't
get the
that be
chest.
nice?
From Wolf, do you need to get the chest?
Yeah. So okay. So I will plan on. I should next week. I'll be here next week. So yeah, let's see if we can do the raid, and then I'll be all done with Isengard, right?
I hope so.
Ready
Yeah,
to move
sure.
on. Then after that, I'll go back to Theodred and we'll do the Fords. So cool.
Sounds like fun to me.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm up next, but I need a few minutes to get everything set up for my show, so
Right.
It'll
Awesome.
take
Well,
five,
thank you
everybody
guys for
in
your
chat.
help as always, and I will. I'll let you guys go. Have a little break before Druid's Fire comes back for her stream, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.